We're gonna do a workout with the most explosive and possibly strongest woman in the world, world champion and Olympic bronze medalist Yaime Perez, and we're gonna start right now. So Yaime is a world champion, 2019 world champion, two-time Diamond League champion, and she's an Olympic bronze medalist. And I believe she's probably the strongest woman on the planet. And so the way that she came to us is that there was a world championship this year in the United States, and she ended up defecting and leaving Cuba. And we just linked up through a couple different people, but now she's here at Garage Strength, trying to become an absolute monster even more, trying to break the 70-meter mark. It's fun, it's challenging, and this workout is absolutely insane. Okay, so Yaime is gonna go through a hip power snatch. We're gonna start off with that, and then we're gonna get into a hang clean. That's where you're gonna see how explosive she is, and I believe she is likely top 2 or 3 strongest women in the entire world. And then we're gonna do some box squats, followed by a couple full range of motion squats, front squats, and then we're gonna do some specific drill work for her technique in the discus throw. But what we're gonna see is as she builds up, as she starts to wake up that nervous system, she's gonna move some serious weight fast. Ooh. Oh, 3 repeticiones. So that's 80 for a triple power. That's insane. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No. Wait. Arranque de colgar. 85. Dos. So she's supposed to be doing all of her sets across. But for the video, we're going to have her go a little heavy. Arranque de colgar. Hang snatch. Yaime will hit like a double here, and then I'll probably have you tell her we're just gonna go heavy. Okay. Heavy as
Mucho peso.
yeah.
Muy pesado.
Adrian is my emotions.
So Dane asked me to help him kind of translate for Yaime. Yaime obviously, only speaks Spanish. She's learning English pretty quick as well, but I mainly help him kind of translate some of the throwing cues that he gives her. And he just kind of tells me, what he's trying to explain to her, and I translate it for her in Spanish, what she needs to do and what Dane's point is trying to get across to her.
Vamos! I was gonna say, how do you say like rotate your shoulders so it's like shrug or rotate her shoulders just a little more on that first one.
Rotar los hombros un poquito más.
Rotar los hombros un poquito más. Yaime. One. No, vente. Yaime. Rotar los hombros un pequeño. Yeah, sí. One day I told Yaime, I said her shoulders, her traps were all show and no go. I think she mentioned her discus PR.
So malo, muy malo.
So world champion, Olympic bronze medalist Yaime Perez is lifting right now on one of the best weightlifting barbells in the world, a ZKC women's barbell, and ZKC plates. Yaime's PR snatch is 103. She's going to hit 94 now. She hasn't hit that, she said, in a couple years. This would be her PR since she's been training here. I'm hoping she smokes this. I hope she hits this pretty strong, and then we would probably go 97. So I think the big thing with everybody watching this lift is learning how to load here and then learn how to use that energy for a good vertical finish, just like you would be if you're doing a vertical jump. If Yaime was proficient with her snatch technique, her power would be about 82 to 84% of her best. So this would put her around like 120. She'd be an 87. She's 90 kilos, about 90, 88, 89 kilos. The best 87 in the world, she snatches like 116. That girl's an animal. But Yaime, if she was a weightlifter, I think could hang. you know, she's so aggressive. I mean, she's a world champion. Like she knows how to compete. Come on. Sí. 98, 97. Blanco and pequeño verde.
Vamos.
Come on. Come on now. Ooh. Uno más. That's what I was saying about with her shoulders on the warm-ups. It's like she's just like leaving it forward a little bit. So rotar los hombros.
Rotar los hombros al terminar.
Sí, yeah, sí. This is pretty heavy. This is really heavy. Ooh. Now she's gonna do hang clean, hang power clean. I'm gonna try and keep it to doubles because she went so heavy there. So we'll go all doubles. This is like a workout that's gonna be perfect for a ton of force production. If you want to learn how to produce force, this is the workout. Tres series, dos reps. So like I just want her going like good speed. She's a little bit of a meathead. I actually told her in the US, we say meathead, so I said cabeza con carne. her head with meat. She didn't think that was funny though. I did want to mention one of the things I'm pretty happy about is that I've been starting to write Yaime's workout in Spanish. So she actually has in the box like what it means in Spanish, because she kept yelling at me that she doesn't speak English. This is a perfect example of Yaime being a meathead, is that I told her to put on a 5, which would put us at like 105 kilos. So I said, go to 105. And she's like, no, muy fácil. And she wants to go 115. From 95 to 115. So weightlifters, if you're watching this, you should start making 95 to 115 jumps. If you have balls. Rojo. You notice there's a couple things. We usually will go off of boxes. Yaime doesn't like the boxes. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. She likes to just go from a hang. Her back's strong. She's used to that. I don't need to change a lot of stuff with her. I don't like having athletes clean with straps, but if they're doing a power clean, I don't mind it as much. I always say this, if you're cleaning with straps, powers are okay, hangs are okay, but don't do a full because you don't want to be in a bad position where you can't lose that clean. Vamos! Oh! Oh! Profe está inteligente. When you do a hang, you load your hamstrings and then it's hard to keep the bar tight here without bumping forward. Like on the previous one, she had to take a step forward. So it was like, if she can load and keep bringing the hips with a fast extension here, that's gonna recruit a little bit quicker. So it's just training that nervous system to fire a little bit twitchier. And then with that big upper body, it's like connecting all that stuff together, the big upper body, and you see we added 7 kilos and she was more precise with the movement. So it's like she did a triple at 95, a double at 15, a single. So that's something that you could follow, is like maybe a triple will really warm up, feel good positions. Maybe you do 2 or 3 triples and then you can do 3 to 4 singles, or even switch that around where you work up heavy and then you work good speed on that lighter load. So now she's gonna do box squats and then I'll take the box away and we'll go lighter for full range of motion. more just speed, boom, 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 boom. And we're going to our pads, so not a ton of compression on the spine, but still getting good strength in the quads.
Oh yeah, and like just 100%. I found it makes that worse. Yeah, for me, no, when I first went off taping after like 3 weeks, she was like, I think I'm gonna go back.
Trace. Yaime hates reps and she hates squatting deep. No! It's been here, this is going on the end of month 3. So the first basically 8 weeks was just getting her in shape. Now we're on, that last 4 weeks here. We want to get her basically as strong as possible between now and February. So that's like the main goal, and then we'll back off after that. So right now it's really just pushing her squat strength and pushing that power output. If we can get that power output to 100 plus on the snatch, 135, 140 on the clean, and get those squats up a little bit more, because she does not like squatting the way we are squatting right now. Then when we back off and we get into the season, she's gonna drop bombs. So like she's gonna be in really, really good shape. I like drop sets, one, because it does help with strength gains, it helps with coordination, it helps with hypertrophy. And we all know that those 3 keys to hypertrophy would either be mechanical tension, muscular damage, or metabolic stress. And in this case, with that full range of motion, we're gonna get a little bit more muscular damage because there's a longer eccentric. So with her though, it's more like hip mobility, being more upright, and just moving that quickly. She moved, 140 pretty fast on that partial range of motion, which is really where we want to see that. That's going to carry over to that big power clean, to that big snatch. So what she's doing right now is like a Powerlastic standing throw. And think about like the main thing is like what we've done throughout the whole workout is, improving her twitchiness, her elasticity, being as explosive as possible. Her nervous system is wired right now, like super, super wired. But so what I like to do is have like a sport-specific exercise at the end of a workout so that the body can remember that moving forward. So like this case, it's that finish of the discus throw to try and remember that position. Because she's so awake and she's so wired up, that's the main goal of having that special movement there at the end. If you want more throwing specific knowledge, you can head over to throwsuniversity.com or check out our Throws University YouTube channel. It's like she fits in perfectly to the group because she's just super obnoxious and loud and just overly intense, which is what everybody else is. So it's pretty fun. So Yaime, one of the big things that Jason asked us, the YouTube cameraman, how does Yaime fit in? And I said that Yaime is a meathead like all the other throwers. And I think that I wanted to hear her take on that, because even if I tell her like we don't need to go that heavy, she still ends up going heavy. Maybe she also knows that I have a soft spot for going heavy. So.
Bueno, al principio fue un poco difícil para mí porque venía con un programa de Cuba diferente al que hacen ellos aquí. Y nada, soy un atleta que nunca se rinde, siempre va por más, y fue una meta que me propuse desde que llegué aquí, que era enfocarme y dar lo mejor de mí siempre en cada entrenamiento, aunque no me sintiera bien, siempre hago lo posible por hacerlo. ¿Entiendes?
So she said that at first it was a little bit difficult because her training program in Cuba was a little bit different. So some of the workouts and stuff like that, she had to get used to. But she said that when she came here, she had a mentality that she was going to give it her all. She was going to give it her best. And that mentality, she said she's carried on, and she set that goal, coming here, that even if she didn't feel good, even if she wasn't, feeling her best, that she was still going to give it her all. And that's kind of how she's carried on to fit in with the rest of the group here.
I think that's actually one of the cool parts too, is that Yaime brings like that next level of intensity. And I think sometimes our guys could use a little bit more of that next level of intensity, and she's the one that's bringing it.
Sí, en Cuba es algo que vengo ya desde mi equipo anterior. Siempre nos dábamos ánimo y nos apoyábamos entre nosotros, ¿ves? Y es algo que ya que ya viene dentro de mí. Me gusta apoyar a los demás para que también lo puedan hacer bien.
So she said a lot of that comes from back in her team in Cuba. They would always like to have that intensity in training, and it's something that she says she just has like within her, that she likes to support her teammates. She likes to bring that intensity to everyone else and just challenge everyone else, you know, to bring out the best in them.
Bueno, mi meta para el 2023, primero que todo es seguir enfocándome aquí en los entrenamientos, que estoy súper que feliz porque en poco tiempo he mejorado cantidad, y mis metas son volver a la élite mundial como estaba anteriormente años atrás, y nada, eso es mi objetivo para el 2023.
So she said that her goals for 2023 is that she wants to stay focused and stay committed to the workouts and the programs here. And she said that one of the biggest things is that she feels really good because she feels like she's improved so much in the 3 months that she's been here. And she doesn't want to lose focus going into the next year. And her main goal for the next year is to continue to be and to get to that elite level that she said she was at before in, you know, the past couple of years. She wants to reach that goal and even push higher than that in the next year.
So this is an awesome workout if you want to get as explosive as possible. You want to become one of the strongest people in the entire world. And you can do a workout exactly like this if you head over to peakstrength.app, and you can pick up our brand new app, Peak Strength. Because remember, freaks, if you guys want to become a champion, you've always got to
Cultivar el poder.
Sí. Sí, yes.